For Russell?
Yes. Russell, your coach just mentioned you're one of the guys who, hasn't been part of the history of this Axe game, and so obviously they need to get you up to speed. What do you know, and you get the sense that this is a pretty important thing to the people of Wisconsin?
Well, I know it's the oldest rivalry in college football, and it means a lot to this football program. And I know I finally started to realize it once the coach had the axe at practice, and everybody has to touch the axe, while you're going through practice. So that's kind of funny, but I'm excited about it. Rivalry games are always big and fun to play in.
Russell, everyone's talked about your relationship with Nick Toon and Aberderis' numbers, but there have been a couple times when Jeff Duckworth has come through. I know at Ohio State looked like he occupied the safety a couple times, and then last week you hit him down the sideline. What do you see in him as a wide receiver, even though his contributions might appear to be minimal?
Well, I think Jeff Duckworth, you notice, in the film room how intelligent he is, and he gets things extremely well. When Coach, wants, Duckworth to do something in particular, on the practice field, on the game field, and we talk about it during the film room. As soon as we go out to practice, he's on it. And he gets it every single time. And he's got a lot of talent. Obviously, he catches the ball extremely well. He's dependable. He's got good speed, and so when you have that too, as another guy to go to, that always helps.
In the 48 hours or so since the win on Saturday, what is just getting the win, coming home and doing that? What have you felt emotionally for yourself, for the team, the air that it's presented after kind of cleaning the slate after those 2 road losses?
Well, the win definitely means a lot to our program. Coming home, it's always good to win at home. Obviously, playing in front of our fans and everything. But it's another opportunity for us to move on and keep looking forward to, an opportunity to play in this big rivalry game. And so that's what we're excited about. You don't want to get too high, you don't want to get too low. And I think the main thing is just staying even keel throughout the entire season and just being ready for our next opponent.
Russell, did you have any impressions of the Axe trophy itself the first time you saw it, and what you thought about this thing?
It's a big axe, I know that. So I know to lift it up is kind of heavy, but it's just something different. I never really experienced or anything like that in terms of an actual real trophy like that. Where everybody has to touch it and all that. So.
The things that Monty's been doing in the backfield, does that surprise you at all? I mean, when you look at the statistics and see, that he's already tied school record for touchdowns this season, there's still 4 or 5 games left. Do those things surprise you? What do you see when you see him run?
I'm surprised Monty doesn't have more touchdowns. He's extremely talented. I mean, you notice that on the practice field. You notice that in the film room, and come game time, he's ready to go. He always wants the ball in his hands, and that's a great thing to have in terms of a running back that can, make big time plays when things aren't necessarily always there. He does a great job of pushing himself every day and getting better.
Russell, you talked about this a little bit, but can you just tell how much this game means to, especially your offensive line? There's a lot of Wisconsin natives on it, and just guys around this team, because Brett said he's brought this game up, this axe up, quite a few times this year. Can you just sense how much this game means, maybe more than some of the other rivalry games you guys play?
I think it means the world to these guys. The guys who are from Wisconsin, and I think there's a couple guys from the Minnesota areas too as well. So it just means a lot in terms of the pride and the tradition here at the University of Wisconsin. But more than anything, it's another game on our plate, and that we have to get prepared for, and in our minds that we have to win. And every week for us is a championship week, and this is a week that we have to go 1-0.
Russell, did you have anything unique for the North Carolina game when you were at state, or not?
Ask the question again, please. For
the rivalry with North Carolina, was there anything unusual, just cute off-the-field stuff? I don't know if you had an axe or whatever, but just something different.
In the North Carolina State, and the UNC rivalry, there was a lot of, I'm not sure what you would call it, but for example, in North Carolina State, there's a freedom expression tunnel, and people would paint, the freedom expression tunnel red all the time and during that week, and the Carolina fans would try to paint it blue, and just little things like that, back and forth. But in terms of actual trophies, I don't believe there was one, anything like that. But we always won in terms of when I played there. But it's always a great rivalry. It's always big games and good players playing in the games. But But this moment right here, we're excited about. You're playing a great team in Minnesota. They've been playing really well in the past couple of games, so we have to make sure that we're prepared for that.
Everyone knows, Russell, you only have 1 year here at Wisconsin, so you got to make the most of it. Does it seem like it's going really fast, and now that you're getting toward the end, is there anything you can kind of do to maximize all the experiences or anything? Are you aware of how quickly this is going by?
Yeah, I have my calendar, in my locker and everything, and just really realizing how fast everything's going. It's been a whirlwind, but a good one. It's been a great experience for me so far, and I just want to keep the moments going and just keep working my butt off every single day to try to be the best. And Coach Chris has really developed me as a quarterback and helped me out, and just it's been fun to work with him every single day, and I'm looking forward to the future of that and just continue to work every single day to be the best that I can be.
Along those lines, one of the reasons you said you came here is a pro-style offense to get you ready for the next level. Where do you think Coach Chris has helped you come the farthest in that area?
I think just continuing to, understand the game a little bit better, and just, we've worked on a lot of different things in terms of footwork, in terms of, just the little things of being a good quarterback, and like the handoffs and just little stuff like that. That's really helped me in my game, and then, playing a completely different offense is something too that obviously has helped me, and just grown as a quarterback to be able to learn an offense in a month basically, and do well with it, and help the other guys learn as well.
Anything else for Russell?